He made a complete 180.
Yeah.
Complete 180. Like, the person that I dated in college is definitely not the man that I'm sitting next to today. Like, I'm so grateful. So grateful. Hi, I'm Kessence.
I'm Shawn.
And welcome to Living Lees. Alright, so before we even start, Naya wants to say hi.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Say y'all trying to do a video without me.
Without me? Say not happening. No, no, no. No, no, no. So Naya has made her debut into the video.
She doesn't want to leave the camera.
That's okay. So today we're going to be doing the couples Q&A. So I guess it's like the husband-wife tag,
Yeah.
boyfriend-girlfriend tag, in our instance, it's, you know, we're newlyweds.
We're just going to ask these questions and see what type of answers we going to get.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be interesting to see what type of answers we get.
What do you mean? I didn't even, did you see the questions beforehand?
No.
I didn't even read through the questions yet. So he hasn't read through the questions. I haven't read through the questions. So
We're going to see what's going on.
We'll see what happens. I'm kind of nervous. But.
So first question. When did we meet?
When did we meet? We met my freshman year, his junior year. And it was the very first weekend of school. So there was a function that one of the sororities on campus was having, and I participated in it. It was like, what would they call it?
It was like an auction.
An auction.
It was an auction.
And I walked in it. I killed it, you know. After the function, there was a party, and he came up to me, and I was like, you know. So I was like, okay, like, what can I do to get this guy on my face? So I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and give him my number after him asking like 5 times. Probably more. But so after that first encounter, I ignored him after that for like 6 months. But he was persistent.
Yep.
So, I mean, clearly he was persistent because now we're married. We're newlyweds. But yeah, that's how we met.
What was your first opinion of me? We already talked about that.
My first opinion, it was a no. That was
my first opinion was...
You loved me.
She looked good, and I wanted to get her number because I wanted to see what she was about. I did.
What do you mean what I was about?
I know what you was about.
You could tell what I was about. I carried myself very well.
I ain't never seen you before. I want to see what you was about.
Whatever.
Okay, we gotta take pause. Next question. When did you know I was the one?
It was probably the end of my freshman year. After ignoring him after 6 months, he took me on a few dates and we hung out, and I was like, he's genuinely him. Like, he's not trying to pretend to be anybody else. He tries to push me to be my best self. He doesn't interfere with my work. He's like always checking on me. Did you eat today? You know. And I was like, I'm into him, you know? And then like the one, like...
That probably the married one. That's what you're talking about.
Oh, that was definitely not the end of my freshman year. That was...
Yeah, the married one is different.
The marriage one, when did I know he was the one? It was probably my senior year.
I realized she was the one when she stopped talking to me. This is like after I got out of boot camp and we had a disagreement.
What was your disagreement?
Okay, we had a fight. And she wasn't talking to me, so when she wasn't talking to me, it sucked because I felt like the person that I talked to the most, like my other half, like was gone. So I felt kind of like empty, and I was trying to like fill it with other stuff, and it just wasn't working out the right way.
He made a complete 180.
Yeah.
Complete 180. Like, the person that I dated in college is definitely not the man that I'm sitting next to today. Like, I'm so grateful. So grateful.
Next question.
Next question.
When did we get married?
We got married about a year ago now. So next month, May 17th, will be a year. So.
How did you propose? Well, how did I propose?
How did you propose?
This is what happened. Hey, shout out to my LB Zay too, because he helped me out.
Hi, Zay.
Alright, so what happened was I planned, so this was the weekend before Naya was gonna be due, and so we decided that we was gonna spend the weekend in Richmond.
Her due date was the 22nd. She came on the 23rd.
Yep. So we planned on just spending the weekend
like
together.
A staycation,
yeah.
A baby moon.
So that, you know, this is our last time being single, pretty much. Not single, but single, pretty much. Not single, but yeah, being single without a dog, like without a child.
Oh, yeah.
This is our last time being.
Our last time being just
us together, alone, without a baby.
Yeah, because now us symbolizes our family.
So, my friend David, shout out to David too.
Hi, David.
David drove Cassius down to Richmond. I met her in Richmond because at this time I was at my duty station. Zay told me about this kind of like a park park on a lake, kind of sort of. We went over this big bridge. We're both afraid of heights, so that was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was fun to tackle with each other. Conquered
our fear, and then as we went over the bridge, it like took us down the path. Belle Isle, however you pronounce it. But took us down the path, and we kind of like hiked for a little bit, and then we actually ate. Okay, is that for me? That's for you. we actually ate lunch right on the rocks by the river. So if we put our hand out, we can touch the river.
He was afraid.
I was, because if I fell in, you could have said, but I wouldn't be right here talking to you right now.
He was scared.
I definitely would have been
gone. But I was in love because I love scenic things.
Yeah.
Well, okay, how do I
She's
say
an
that?
earthly person.
Yeah.
So
I like nature. I like, the sky.
Yeah.
And the green grass and trees.
Not my scene, but definitely her scene. Alright. So after that,
which meant it was so much more special that way because I knew you did something that you otherwise wouldn't do because it was out of your comfort zone.
You're right.
So you took that extra mile to make it special for me, which was beautiful.
So after that, we ate lunch, and I just was talking to her, asking her a series of questions, and then I just had her, look into the river, listen to the waves, and then when she turned around, I was on one knee, and I asked her to marry me. And that was it.
Are you done?
That's it. Yep. And she said yes. And she was happy. Then we went out to dinner that night to some place, and it was real good.
It was really good.
Real good.
Yeah.
And then that night, I thought she was about to go to labor. Oh my God. Next question. What is my worst habit? I don't got no worst habit. I'm great.
You are great. Your worst habit, I would say, is not putting things back where they belong. Because I'm very particular with where all the items go. Very particular.
OCD.
So I would say definitely not putting things back where they belong. That drives me insane because I find myself constantly going around him, picking up his stuff and putting it where it belongs, and I'm like, oh my God, if I have to use one more freaking time.
I put it there because it's easier for me to find.
Yeah.
I would say her worst habit, and it probably bugs me.
What?
Procrastination.
And I hate it too. I hate
it's like
something that is ingrained in me.
Something so simple.
It can be something that's so simple.
Like,
yeah.
She ate her food. She would leave her plate on the couch because she don't want to get up just to put it in the sink, and the sink is 3 steps away. And she was like, I'll do it.
No. In my defense, literally as soon as I pick up the spoon for the last bite, he's like, are you done? And and takes my plate. So let's not even do that. You need another example.
What's my best habit?
Your best habit.
That's my best habit.
His best habit would probably be time management and holding us accountable. If I didn't have this guy in my life, boy, nothing would get done. No, I'm joking. Like, and supporting, being very supportive. Like, if he knows that I have ambition to do something, but he'll constantly remind me how important that one thing was to me. So he'll be like, are you still gonna do that? You know, keep checking up on my progress when it comes to that one particular thing. So I think that's one thing that I love about him, for sure.
Her best habit probably is, no, I'm not gonna say probably, is organization.
Oh, thanks, baby.
I would say that this house is always organized. Our clothes are always organized.
Color-coded.
The color wheel. Have you ever seen a real color wheel before? That's what our closet looked like. And I mean, I got a color deficiency, so I don't even know what the hell's up there. But it looks nice. It looks nice.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
Thanks, baby.
But organization,
I'm a total aesthetics person.
is definitely her best habit.
Thank you, babe.
Keeps me in line. Who is a better cook?
Boy, bye.
What?
Me?
What? I'm the better cook. Definitely.
Okay.
I can cook a variety of things. That's why I'm a better cook.
I can cook a variety of things too. What are you talking about? I went a whole 3 months without cooking the same thing.
So if I ask you to cook some ribs right now, you'll be able to cook some ribs?
I can figure it out. See, I don't eat red meat, so that's not fair either. You be pulling out the unfair cards.
If I ask you to cook a steak right now, you cook a steak?
I can figure it out. And it would be bomb, I guarantee you that.
I can cook better because I can cook more things. Not to say that she can't cook. I'm not saying she can't cook. I never said that. I just said I'm the better cook.
Next question.
Next question. What do we argue about most? Inconsideration.
What do you mean?
Being inconsiderate of each other. So
Lack of communication.
Lack of communication too. Yeah. Also, she's particular about things, and I'm not, and I just go with the flow. And
I go with the flow. She
likes to have a schedule. So if I say if I go out and I say I'm gonna come home at 11, I need to come home at 11. If I having so much fun and I decide to come home at 12:30,
which he'll always let me know, but still it'll like make me.
There's a problem.
Yeah.
There's a problem. Also, sometimes we argue about her spending too much when we go to the store. She doesn't have a limit. She acts like nothing has a price tag on it. And it's all free. It does have a price tag on it, and I try to get her to realize that. But we argue about that sometimes. But that's here and there. Next question. Have you ever pretend to sleep to avoid an argument? Yes.
Definitely.
Oh, she. Okay.
Definitely.
All right.
I feel like
first of all,
everybody does that. Okay, you don't have to go into detail. Okay?
When
you don't have to go into detail. What you about to say?
When we argued, she might as well be asleep. She don't say anything. She sit there. Sit there. Okay.
I'm real mal-mannered.
Okay. That's all she said. It's okay.
That's just my
She
trait.
might as well be asleep.
I'm not a controversial person. That's not my thing. He's not either, but like when his fuse is lit, I'm just like, okay, I'm chill. Exploding on the inside, but chill as a cucumber on the out.
Who is more affectionate?
I don't know. I feel like
it's equal.
Yeah, like
some days I want to be affectionate. Some days I don't.
I want to be more affectionate.
But she want to be affectionate at the wrong time. For an example,
whenever he's doing something, he says that I'm always wanting to kiss on him and love on him. And
even 4:30 in the morning, I get up at 6. I'm in REM sleep. But nah, it's okay though. But it's pretty equal. I think so.
Yeah.
What is something that I enjoy doing with you?
Watching movies. That's
watching
my
movies.
Thing. That's number one thing.
I put her on the movies that she haven't seen a day in her life.
She put me onto a lot of movies because I was never really a movie watcher. That wasn't really my thing. movies.
Yep. Who is the funny one? Me.
Next question.
Have you ever lied to avoid getting in trouble with me?
No.
I have.
I don't really lie. Like, that's not my thing.
I used to lie all the time.
Yeah, you used to all the time.
I don't
Another
lie.
story time. Next question.
Okay. What is the best gift I've ever gotten you?
Next question.
Look at her. Look at her.
She's so cute.
What is my best physical trait?
Why are we asking all these questions about you? You're not answering any other questions, Shawn.
I am. What is my best physical trait? And what's your best physical trait?
Do I have to choose one?
You gotta choose one.
Your arms and your tattoos. I don't have any tattoos, but I think they're so sexy.
I think her best physical trait are her legs.
Legs for days.
They nice. They nice. They nice.
Thanks, babe.
Who is more likely to get into a fight?
Neither of us.
Neither.
Fight? What?
Well, I don't believe in confrontation.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Who is more outgoing? Me.
Next question.
Mrs. Anti over here.
I'm tired. I'm getting sleepy.
Would you prefer to stay in or go out on a Friday night?
Stay in, go out.
Go out. Sometimes you need a break. Why you gotta hit me?
Yeah, Naya, beat him up. Beat him up, mama.
You should beat me up.
All right.
Abuse.
All right, so that's it for our Q&A. If you want a part 2, just let us know down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and
subscribe to Live and Lee.
So until next time, peace.
Peace.
We are super excited to be launching this channel.
Super excited.
Super excited.
Super excited.
Super excited.
Excited.
Super excited.